Alexis, we need to talk. Olivia told me she saw you out on the terrace at the Metro Court, and you were, Please, just call me.
Thank you for coming.
Huh? Said it was an emergency.
No, I said it was urgent, which it definitely is.
BrookLynn?
Dad?
Well, that's not the most effusive greeting, but we got to start somewhere.
Start what?
Getting by this ridiculous impasse. So, kids, it's makeup time.
No offense, but when did you start playing peacemaker?
Well, since I got fired from the hospital and discovered I have a lot of time on my hands.
Maybe there's a clinic you can volunteer at or something?
I was also getting threats from Tracy. She said if you don't patch things up, she's going to fly here and talk some sense into both of you.
I explained to my mother that I begged BrookLynn to come home, but she refused.
He's the one who threw me out the house in the first place, and it's not even his house.
Oh, valid point.
Thank you.
Okay. I admit that I overreacted. But the family had just lost control of ELQ to Valentine Cassadine, thanks in part to BrookLynn selling her stock to him.
Enough about ELQ. It's just a company, Ned. You can't hug it, you can't love it, you can't kiss it goodnight, and it certainly isn't more important than your daughter.
I never said it was.
But that's how you act. Like I committed the ultimate betrayal. I didn't know that Link was a front for Valentine when I signed over my shares, and by the time I figured it out...
But you should have warned me. You didn't. Why?
There were two reasons why I kept quiet. The first was that Valentine offered to jumpstart my music career.
What the hell does Valentine Cassadine know about the music industry?
Ned, be quiet. You'll get your turn. Go on.
Valentine offered me a gig as the voice of deception. We were going to do cross-promotion on social media. All I had to do was not warn anyone that Valentine owned my shares.
Mm-hmm. Giving him the necessary time to acquire the other shares in order to gain the majority.
You said there were two reasons.
Obviously, the deal was good for me, but I thought it could be good for you too, Dad. Michael took a leave of absence, and my dad stepped in as CEO. He was always working, to the point where there was tension between him and Olivia.
Oh, please, do not bring Olivia into this.
Okay, that's enough. Ned, you will go sit down and stop interrupting. Sit. Sit. I have asked BrookLynn to explain, and that's what she's doing. Go right ahead.
You were preoccupied and demanding, and when I called you out on it, you said that the company was taking over your life, that if someone more effective were available, that you'd be tempted to step down. So I did my research. When Valentine Cassadine took over Cassadine Industries, the company was a mess. In 2.5 years, he completely turned it around, and now the company is worth more than ever. So I figured since ELQ's already in good shape, that Valentine could make it even more profitable, which would be beneficial to all the shareholders. So that's why I took the deal. I may have been naive, but I'm not a traitor.
Okay, Ned, it's your turn.